Hello, good afternoon. I'm Andrew Jackson. I'm joined here by Jennie Shen, 2-down pro from the China Chiwan. Thank you, Jennie, for being with us. We're at the 2016 Cotsen Open in Los Angeles in the Korean Cultural Center, and we are at the final round. Yeah. Mark Lee defending his championship. It's been 5 rounds. He's been totally undefeated. This is his last chance for someone to upset the king here. And what do you think?
Well, it's pretty good.
It's pretty good. He had a chance at it. So he's playing, what's his name? Chang Duek, I think it is, who's a previous Cotsen winner of like the 90s and the early days of the Cotsen, is my understanding.
So this game, right?
This game
we're looking at.
This is the one. He opened with 2-5-4 points.
Mark Lee's white.
Mark Lee is white, that's right.
And so black first played here?
I think so. Well, no, he first played here, and then white played here.
Right, and then white goes here. White didn't take the corner.
Didn't take the corner, that's right. We're already off to sort of an unorthodox start. What do you think when you see an opening like this?
When I see opening like this, the first feeling is this person might like this. He plays this every game. Another feeling is like he doesn't want to play Mark Lee anything normal. He wants to play something different because he knows Mark Lee is very good. So
he's either got a special plan or he just wants to not play Mark Lee's game.
I don't know, but sometimes when you play like this, you think that your opponent is not familiar with this, but you are not familiar with this either.
So it's 50-50,
right? So if you play this on purpose, that's 50-50 actually. But if you play this all of your games you play like this, then it means you know about it. So I don't know the situation.
Okay.
But this is fun, right?
Yeah, I think we're off to a new. It's going to be an interesting fuseki. We'll see who gets the better of it, I guess.
So they just left the empty corner there, and black approaches this first.
And white doesn't want to take the empty corner again, and still decides.
Right, white defend, and then black played this push.
And white still decides not to take the empty corner.
I think Mark Lee really likes territory.
Yeah.
You get the feeling the previous game we did.
We saw him just
took all the cash
and made him take the big moyo.
And if black plays here, it's gonna be like the previous game that black has the outside, white gets all the inside. Like you see, white stones are all low, right?
Right, and actually, so this is what we see happen is this. This territory oriented.
Actually, I think lots of people will probably take this move at this point.
It seems symmetrical.
Yeah, but also after this exchange, it's better that let black defend the corner. So then white can. Also, these two, Miai, right?
Right.
But he just getting very stubborn, taking cash.
Says I want the cash.
That is a strategy, I guess.
Right.
And black played a very interesting move. I think I saw this move a long time ago from the ancient Japanese games.
Oh, the classics.
Classics, yeah.
Okay.
Probably white has a choice to play this wedge. You go back in a study Joseki books.
It's a ladder, right?
It's very old Joseki books. You can find this kind of moves. But white just played here because this wedge, if you can get the wedge, that creates the cuts, right?
If black has to play on this side.
So black's position is not as strong as this one. So if white can get the wedge, white wants to wedge. But
in this case, black will play over here, right? And now it's Atari? This seems like the usual. Do you play this Atari first?
I think this shouldn't work. Black still probably would just play here.
Oh.
And then just connect out.
Okay.
But he just played this. He thinks it's no difference. No. I mean, he thinks it's fine. He just played this one. This is a game.
Right.
But actually, if black plays this one, the sequence is. If we do this correct sequence, then white sequence is like this. If black extend, then white goes here.
Then they attach and then
Then attach, then crow one more. But they changed the sequence.
So it's kind of like the same Joseki. It's just, excuse me, sort of gone out of order, huh?
Well, yeah, this is the same result. So after that, white took this one. So you think why white took this one?
He wants to make this thickness not useful.
Right. Well, it would be fun if he takes a high move. And it would be fun if he plays this move.
Oh, that would be pretty crazy. But this is consistent, I guess, with everything else.
Yes, yeah. So actually, if black is if he really wants to play something, this is possible because white plays a low. Well, but but it's the same like what I said. This kind of game is very hard to handle because the center is too
You have to make the
wide.
whole thing
Right.
the center, right?
So
instead, yeah, go ahead.
yeah, I don't. It's the same thing that like I have no idea what black should play right now. It could be like many options, and all of them can be a good game. So I always think that there's no only move in many of the situations for Go. So like this kind of situation, you think which one is the best? There's no best move.
There's no
I
best.
think.
There's just your personal preference.
Probably, and like if you're the player, you pick the one you know how to handle.
That sounds suspiciously like. I'm blanking on his name. Cosmic Style, Mr. Cosmic Style, right?
Takemiya
Sensei, thank you. It says play the one you want, right?
Yeah.
So you play whichever one
Well,
is
you know what to
conducive
do
your
with
personal
that.
style.
It's like what kind of game you know how to handle. You push that game towards that direction.
Right.
That's the right thing to do, I think.
And
so,
this is great. I am a big fan of this shape personally.
You like this one?
This is a Mayanism, right? Mayan was
I think
of
that
Taiwan.
I think that he played this move because black stones are all on the outside, so you also need to keep the balance.
It's high.
Right,
Yeah.
high is good for reducing. So for example, if black jumps in, white can get an outside influence, and then the reducing black's influence. So this is the. Also, I think that in this case, like if you play this kind of low moves, he thinks it's not good for the whole board, like the balance. So he played this one.
I see.
This is a good move. I mean, I like it. But after that, black played this move. So this feels like black is suddenly trying to turn the game into territorial game. It's not like a moyo, because like if you want to continue to build the moyo, then you want to jump here, right?
And that would be even better than say something like this.
This one is more solid, but if you say I'm expanding the moyo and you want to expand the moyo, you play like this.
Wow.
This is a little bit like the previous game we showed, the Sarensen game.
Too big.
Yeah, it's probably too big and he has no confidence. But if I pick this one or this one, if I pick this one or this one, I would pick this one. Because this feels more consistent. And I'm still taking care of the moyo, and this is also territorial.
Oh, great. Okay,
So
so this
this is
move
like-
isn't so bad, huh?
No, this is a good move.
Whew,
Who said
alright.
this is bad?
Nobody, but it's mine, so
Because-
I'm naturally questioning.
Why? Because it's already like this kind of situation. I think blacks they should focus on the center instead of suddenly switch to corner.
Right.
That's my feeling. I don't like this move.
And so white ignores
Personally.
this move too. Like it's not severe, right? White doesn't respond.
Right.
Instead
So
jumps to here.
he played this one, and then black answered. I think that if I play black, I would not answer this move.
Does that mean this isn't severe enough over here that like white can just ignore it? Maybe.
I think that the board is so big, and this side, if you answer, it feels very passive. So, for example, there are many. This side, right? This side is open, and black can still jump here. It just doesn't want to just answer a low move like this.
It seems. Why not up on the fourth line?
Well, the first line, he doesn't like the more center moves on the outside.
Giving the
Right.
attachment
Right.
and the follow-up.
But I think that answer the move. If I play black, I would pick, for example, this one or this one, tenuki.
Rather than respond here.
But
again.
but there's no way to tell if this move is good or bad, right? And it could be okay, but just you don't want to answer this kind of moves.
Okay. So that feeling of like maybe black is sort of being a little passive by replying.
Right. My feeling is it's a little passive, especially starting from here. Suddenly, everything was on the outside. Suddenly, it goes to the second line, third line.
It's inconsistent with the
Right.
earlier opening moves. And so then white plays out the same joseki. This is the normal sequence. Black in this case just
Yeah,
extends.
he didn't play the jump.
This time he just played the regular one, but they actually had
Did
the
he-
same result.
This first or this first?
He does this first.
Oh, okay.
That's what the game record is showing
Okay.
us here. Is this one first, and black extends, and then
white goes here.
attach and draw back.
It's funny, huh?
Yeah, it's kind of
It's
funny.
same shape exactly, but the problem is that white got sente here and white got this move. So I will vote.
So now if this was here,
Yeah, right.
that would be pretty cool,
I will
right?
vote for white.
Yeah.
I would take white in this case because it's hard for black to develop the moyo now. So if you get into a situation, they feel like suddenly it becomes very territorial. And then earlier you trade lots of territory to white, and then suddenly you don't know how to develop the oil.
Right.
It could be you did something not good earlier.
Oh, we
I
actually.
would think these two moves could be a problem.
Right. We actually left an exchange out. Black
Yeah,
makes
he
this
did all
exchange
these. This one first,
earlier.
and this one too.
He does this
Same.
one right now, actually. So, oh, sorry.
I'm not sure about this. Like you do it. It probably doesn't matter. It probably matters because like it could be in the future he might want to play this wedge.
That one instead.
Right. So it's hard to say.
Which one you'd rather have?
And yeah. So we can just ignore that.
Okay, that seems fine.
And white comes here. So after that, black continues to take cash. But I think that if you play this way and you don't have any severe attack and let white just like this is a game. If white lives here, where's black's territory?
Oh, well, he gets these.
That's too
I don't know.
tiny.
That's all I got. He's got those, and he's got this. And I
That's
think
too
all.
tiny.
So this is inconsistent with the plan, which means that he
Yeah.
can't get the territory he needs.
Well, I have that feeling that I think he should focus more on the outside instead of suddenly switch to the inside.
Right. And I guess it's hard for him to use his thickness because this is such a thin shape down here.
Right. It's not easy to attack these stones because this is the only place white is a little weak, right?
Right. And they're
Everything
a long
else
way
is
from
settled.
the thickness.
Right. So I think at least black should wedge.
Make things more complicated.
You see that the same thing that if white attacks from the outside,
Oh.
and there's a push, it makes white weaker.
He's
right?
creating defects.
Yeah, but if white Atari from here, because black already has this stone, so this Atari, black can just connect back. It's okay.
Got it.
It should be better
For black.
for black.
Right.
Black played this one, and then did he continue push?
He pushed
played,
again, yeah.
He pushed one more, and white played the honey.
Yes.
White played the honey. And if black cannot cut, I would feel bad for black.
Oh, I have some bad news for you. Black could not cut.
Could not cut?
He brought himself. He came back to descend.
Well, he thinks this is too painful.
Mm.
He thinks this is if this is too painful, then he should wedge, because this is, you see, this stone is at the vital point. Right?
Yes.
This is very painful. For
That
white.
4-4 point just is
Right.
perfect.
And there's no goodness, because if you don't want to connect back. Look at your face.
It's a double empty triangle, right? Empty triangle here, empty triangle there.
Right.
It's just,
But if black goes this way, the RG is really bad. So it's like white can give up some stones on the side, but black has to pay the price to kill these things, and it's not so big. And then white will get this super thickness, reduce this side, and then black only has one corner, and this side it's not enough.
to match two pretty big corners.
And it takes
And then this
forever.
thing.
And it works so hard to kill this because black is short of liberties, right? You see it.
Right. Yeah, he's
So,
got a.
right.
It's a big dumpling sort of thing after capturing.
So he doesn't like this, but there's no other way to make it better. And he played this move. He played this calm move.
Very calm, but
But I think after white connects here, I think white is ahead.
so thick.
You know, I'm pretty conservative when I say one side is ahead.
That's true. That's true. You don't usually like to declare that right away.
because I want to say that when it's pretty clear to me. But in this case, I think white is ahead. I think
clear.
white is, yeah.
And we can say that because these moves are so inconsistent with the thickness that black already took.
Right. It has that feeling, right?
All right.
Right.
I can certainly feel that as well. I guess so. Black's plan maybe is to try and attack the whole group because it doesn't have eyes.
But the problem is this move, you feel bad to play here because there's no territory here.
Huh. So it's an
Right.
attack that isn't necessarily going to make any territory.
Right. You see that if white extends here, there's no territory.
Right.
Black blocks here, there's no territory. So when you're attacking something and you don't know where you're profiting, then that's...
I often lose sight of, actually making profit from the attack because it's so much fun. I kind of forget that the point is to make points with it.
Especially this one, there's no profit underneath, and white is playing, white stones are on the outside, and
Right.
there's no severe attack at all at this area. So I don't know. Maybe if I would not pick this one. I would rather save this kind of double honey aji. I would rather save this kind of thing instead of doing this exchange.
Because once he's done that, now there's no double hane anymore.
Right.
White's all connected.
But the only reason you want to do it is because you have profit here. It's a tiny little bit.
Just a couple points, yeah.
Yeah. So, what is the? Oh, he played here.
Yeah, black now decides he has to invade.
You think this move is a little strange, the shape?
I like this shape because it's Omeyan, who's my favorite player. This is like one that he plays a lot.
You mean this one?
Yeah.
This move?
No. This enclosure.
Oh, I'm asking this invasion move.
I would rather play it here. I think that's the more usual.
Yeah,
invasion.
normally the move is here.
Or
it's
there.
like the taisha, right?
Uh-huh.
Because white goes here, it's very easy for black like extend, and then come here.
And live.
White black lives very easily,
move,
right?
Yeah.
And you can push first and then play there. Push first and then play here. So this is normal because black is threatening to come out from here. So most likely white has to cover it, right? Play here. So this one is normal. But this one, because the shape, it's like a shoulder head.
Yeah.
And after black extends here, it feels pretty weak. These two stones are pretty weak. And this stone is at a good place. So, but he has his plan because he thinks that after he comes out, after black comes out, there's a cut. He is threatening to cut this stone. And then he gets another move here. So that's his plan.
Okay.
But I think black, because so far we don't see territory, right? There's 10 points here, that's it. So how much black needs to build at this area to get enough? That's a problem. So if this is a game, white played here, black didn't even play this exchange. Because if black plays this exchange, let's say white just plays here. And then when black goes here, white is gonna jump out. Do you think who is attacking?
I think white is attacking black. I think that very strongly.
If white is attacking black, then how can black win?
It's hard to say. He's not going to make those points.
So he played. He
just played here directly.
To threat this.
Whoops, which gives white the initiative to.
Right, because otherwise he's gonna cut you off like this.
Right.
So he's preparing for this honey.
I see.
So that's why white played here. Right.
And black decides he connects.
He has to.
Right.
There's no good way
There's no way to cut the stone off.
Counterattack. If black goes here, I guess white is gonna. Most likely, white is gonna come out from here.
And make a separate group here and live in the corner.
Right. For example, if you cut here, black can attack. White can't. I don't know if maybe he doesn't need to do that. So black can live in the corner and live on this side separately.
White can live in the corner. Sorry.
Right.
Yeah,
White.
Okay.
Yes. So this is possible. So black. But I think that the real game, it makes it very easy for white.
Because this is now all points, right?
Yeah, so I think maybe black shouldn't, if he doesn't do this exchange, he worries white is gonna just kill it. So it's pretty painful actually for black to do this exchange. Because you feel like this exchange is like achikeshi. You feel like this is like fix it.
It hurts.
Because you don't even have this possibility now.
Right. White takes it.
At least this is one way to like makes the situation unclear. Right. So maybe.
You said it was a very peaceful game right before we started.
Yeah, because so far we didn't see any fight.
And black's like, I kind of want to fight, but then he realizes he doesn't have good options for fighting.
Yeah, I saw this move, but this move because this is too far away from this side, and if black just plays here to kill it, he thinks white comes out from here. He thinks he doesn't have enough territory. But I think this is not the main reason. I mean, the game is not over here. The game is over here. So let's get there quickly.
Okay.
Black comes here, white wedges. So you see it's pretty painful, right? If black goes here, white might just come out.
Yikes.
But this is still painful.
Because it'll have the two cutting points.
Yeah, but this one is like, I think he should probably just extend. because this way is probably worse. It looks worse because this is like give white the space to make life.
Ah, up here.
Right. So black played this one, and then white get this.
Keep
black
separating.
comes here. So after that, we see that white lives here very comfortable.
Right.
Very
it's almost
nice,
like 9 points.
We're very nice, comfortable home. Right. So you see that the one last thing you can do is look at this group. But if there's no good way to attack this group, then what can black do?
Yeah, this seems like it's almost already got some pretty
Right.
good
So
eye
I
shape.
think that like at least in this exchange, if this didn't happen, you might not play here. But and then black played here, right?
Right. Black extends up.
Black extend, white goes here. So white still needs to make sure that black's influence has potential. So if you just play very conservatively and
let black make all of this territory,
Right.
it would be...
his influence still has the potential to make points. So white still needs to reduce it. But this move is a little bit like black. This gives black the chance to cut white off. But it turned out to be there's no good severe move.
No good cut, you mean?
I mean, there's
Or no good...
It's not severe. The attack is not as severe. So this is a game. Why just because there's a cut? So I look at this area. There's no way to counterattack.
To kill these.
For example, this kind of things, right? You think that there's a crawl and push down, and there's another crawl. Is there a chance? There's no chance because white cuts here. There's a target.
So black has to play there, so then you can
And
go
right,
here.
so there's I look at this variation, it doesn't work. So
Oh.
black cannot have this counterattack.
Right.
Then it feels very bad.
So black has to play Atari on this side, which means
Right.
white's basically alive on the bottom.
Yes, and the thing is, white even lived in center. So
No
I
way.
think at this point, no matter what, this is a game. I think no matter what, black cannot play this move.
To be end in gote?
Right. And in Gote, he has to look at this stick. It's not thickness. Right? This thing is not thickness.
And maybe we should just explain why it's gote here. Why it's gote for black to stand.
Oh
like
yeah.
that.
So in the game, black played this one, and white played this exchange. So you see that white actually Tanuki played here. So this gives white a base.
So I guess the question is, why is this one sente?
You know locally how to kill white?
It would be the hane,
Yes.
and then you play this one, right?
And right.
Well, it
so,
depends on white's answer, but
So we see that this one, and then let's say this is like this, right? But
Oh,
the
I have
problem
Atari.
is the Atari, right?
Oh.
The problem is there's a cut. Now black cannot Atari from here
Because this will
because
work.
there's the Atari.
Right.
And then white runs and then cut, black dies. So white doesn't have to Atari first. Make sure you don't reduce your liberties first.
That would be bad.
You just play this directly.
Got it.
When he plays here, then you Atari.
Got
Right?
it.
When black plays here,
You have
white
to
Atari.
wait,
Right.
wait until the
Wait
best
a-
minute.
Right. So now if black has to play here, then white turns, then white can kill the two
Kills those
stones.
two on the bottom, and he doesn't ever
Right.
have to take his liberty.
Right. Don't take your liberties.
Right. Very important. Oh my God.
Right.
Come in handy. All right. So as a result, that's what made this sente.
Right. So white lived in cente.
And is able to
then-
extend.
Right. So I think the game is over here.
And that ended.
But if black comes here, at least he can think that, okay, I can still do something, right? Like, for example, black goes here, not this one. Oh yeah, just ignore this. Right. There's still weakness here, but when white cuts here, black can just give up these two stones.
to
and-
try and attack this
Right.
whole stick.
Right. This is the last chance. Black can do something, right?
It's the last weak group, right?
Right. If you play white, you're not sure. I'm not saying this is like
killable. It's pretty strong to be killable, but it's the best hope.
Right. At least you can still do something. And what if white makes mistakes? But after the game,
After white gets this one.
right? After white lived in center, get this one, then you see that there's no place for black to get enough territory. Right.
Got it. Thank you so much.
So this
Jenny.
is the game.
So it was peaceful, and black sort of never took the right minute to start the fight he needed.
Yeah, I think that first of all, black is not very consistent of his plan.
Right.
And then switch over to territory and Moyo, and then at this area, well, basically, there's no good move to attack. So.
You know, I hear each time you change your mind, each time you change your plan, you lose 10 points. So, like, before I sit down, I've lost like 50 points. It's really kind of problematic.
But sometimes you want to be flexible. You have to change your plan. It's really, there's no way to tell.
Okay. No absolutes, huh?
So you have to learn from the experience. Like, when do you need to change your plan? When you need to be consistent.
Got it.
Yeah,
So we got to get that experience. All right. Thanks, Jenny. Appreciate you walking us through. This is the last game of the Cotsen Open. This is board 1. Mark Lee, undefeated at 5-0. This is his game against Duekje Chang, who I'm probably mispronouncing that name. My apologies. Anyway, thanks for joining us all this weekend. We'll have a few more interviews coming up. And Jenny, thank you so much for being with us. Jennie Shen, 2-down pro from the Korean.
Thank you.
The China Chi one. Sorry. Anyway, thanks, everyone. See you around.